Why would you allow your daughter to portray a prostitute in a movie? Was that a big decision for you?
No, it wasn't at all.
There have unfortunately been many instances in Hollywood history where child stars faced exploitation, abuse, or mismanagement from their parents who served as their managers. Here are 11 former child stars who opened up about the exploitation from their parents. Number 1, Ariel Winter. Ariel Winter, known for her role as Alex Stumpy on the sitcom Modern Family, has spoken publicly about the difficulties she experienced growing up in the public eye and the problematic relationship she had with her mother, Crystal Workman.
Do you have a relationship with your mom at this
I
point?
don't. We haven't spoken in 3.5 years.
In multiple interviews, Winter has discussed how her mother had pushed her into the industry at a very young age. She began acting when she was just 4 years old, and her mother controlled her career, including making decisions that Winter herself might not have made.
This was not your choice. It was kind of not your choice to go into this business. You were kind of pushed and forced into this business.
Well, my mother put me in the industry when I was 4 years old, and I think when you're 4 years old, you don't really know anything that you want to do. You want to be everything.
In 2015, Winter became officially emancipated from her mother. She has since spoken out about her experiences, discussing the over-sexualization she faced in her early career and the detrimental effects on her self-esteem and mental health.
Emancipation is basically you become your own entity. Nobody controls you anymore. You handle your own business affairs, your own living arrangements, your own money. Everything is sort of in your own hand.
Number 2, Brooke Shields. Brooke Shields played the role of Violet in the 1978 movie Pretty Baby. Shields was only 11 at the time the film was made, and her role included nudity and mature themes, which caused significant controversy and backlash.
Is there nudity in it?
Yes,
Are you nude?
I'm nude twice. With my little 11-year-old body.
That's weird.
Her mother, who managed Brooke's early career, was criticized for allowing her daughter to be involved in the film.
I could never understand how a mother would allow her daughter to play such a role just for the money.
Brooke Shields herself has defended her mother's decisions. She believes that her mother was only doing her best for their family. However, when Shields was asked if she would allow her daughter in such a film, she immediately said no.
My daughter then asked me, would you have let me do this? And I just say no without
Instinctively.
Yeah. And I no longer had to defend my mother.
Yeah.
I chose my children.
Number 3, Corey Feldman. Corey Feldman became a famous child actor during the 1980s after starring in popular films like The Goonies, Stand By Me, and The Lost Boys.
This was my dream, my wish, and it didn't come true, so I'm taking it back.
His career started very early when he appeared in the McDonald's commercial at the age of 3. As an adult, Feldman has stated that his early career in show business was not his own choice, but his parents.
You said you started working when you were 3. Yep. What was life like for you as a kid? You mentioned abuse. What was the abuse
I
about?
was like a slave child, to be honest.
Really?
So I never had freedom as a kid. My parents would lock me in a room. They'd give me a record. They'd give me a record player, and they say, don't come out until you know the song backwards and forwards.
Feldman's relationship with his mother was not healthy. It was marked by allegations of abuse and exploitation. He's also claimed that his parents had mismanaged his earnings from his early careers.
Yep. Where are your parents now?
They're around. They're around.
Number 4, Drew Barrymore. Drew Barrymore began her career as a child star, famously playing the role of Gertie in Steven Spielberg's E.T. the Extraterrestrial.
E.T. phone home.
Barrymore landed her first role in a television commercial for Puppy Choice dog food when she was just 11 months old. This was the start of her acting career, which was managed by her mother, J. Barrymore.
That's you right there, right? You were 11 months old.
Drew has publicly discussed how her mother would take her to parties and clubs, exposing her to adult environments and substances at a young age. This reportedly contributed to Drew's drug and alcohol abuse, which started when she was still a child.
So you started drinking at 9? Mm-hmm. Where'd you get alcohol from at 9?
Parties, friends, bars, clubs.
What were you doing at bars at 9?
Number 5, Gary Coleman. Gary Coleman, who was a popular child star best known for his role in the TV show Different Strokes, sued his parents for misappropriating his earnings during the high point of his career, which were supposed to be put in a trust fund for him until he reached adulthood.
There's nothing to be afraid of. Speak right up. Now, you are the plaintiff.
Oh my God, he got ripped off.
Despite earning millions during his time on Different Strokes, Coleman claimed he was nearly broke.
I'm still bitter. It still hurts. Yeah, it still hurts. You do midgets and mascots to pay the mortgage.
Number 6, Jeanette McCurdy. Jeanette McCurdy rose to fame for her role as Sam Puckett in the Nickelodeon show iCarly and its spin-off Sam and Cat.
Is there a spell in there that'll turn my mom into a woman with a job?
Over time, McCurdy has spoken about the impact of her childhood fame, including her relationship with her late mother, Deborah McCurdy.
Stardom was never your dream. Whose dream was it?
My mom's. I think she wanted me to have a better life than she had.
Jeanette had stated that her mother was the driving force behind her acting career. Jeanette was being pushed into the industry at such a young age that it created her a very demanding and stressful environment.
My mom was quite erratic and kind of just like screaming and wailing and crying about not having enough. And so when she put me into acting, I kind of got the message and understood the mission and just was like a little kind of soldier.
Number 7, Taylor Momsen. Taylor Momsen is an American actress and singer who is best known for her role as Cindy Lou in the 2000 film How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Mr. Grinch, I came to invite you to be holiday cheermeister.
In an interview, Momsen revealed that her parents had signed her up with Ford Modeling when she was only 2 years old. Her entire childhood life was only in and out of school, and she never had any friends.
When I was 2, I started modeling for Ford Modeling Agency, and then started doing commercials when I was 3, so I've been doing it for a while.
Number 8, Macaulay Culkin. Macaulay Culkin, best known for his role as Kevin McAllister in the Home Alone movies, was one of the most famous child actors in the 1990s. His father, Kit Culkin, was his manager during this time and has been widely criticized for handling of his son's career and personal life.
I never chose the projects. They were like my parents, essentially chose them for me.
Macaulay Culkin himself has described his father as abusive, both physically and emotionally. He stated that his father was motivated more by money and fame rather than his son's well-being.
I was able to actually walk away from the business. I even wanted to take a break for a while, and eventually, I just was like, I'm done, guys. I hope you all made your money because there's no more coming from me.
Number 9, Mischa Barton. Mischa Barton is best known for her role as Marissa Cooper in the popular television series The O.C. She began acting when she was 8, making her stage debut in Tony Kushner's Slabs off-Broadway.
Now you play a 10-year-old in this production?
I play a 10-year-old.
Now is it harder projecting ahead that extra year? Here you are 9. You have to really think about how a 10-year-old would act? No.
In 2015, Barton filed a lawsuit against her mother, claiming that she had taken advantage of her position as Barton's manager to exploit her fame and finances.
We brought this action on behalf of our client Mischa Barton against her mother and former talent manager Nuala Barton, so that Mischa can get closure, can move on with her career, and can get to the bottom of what's happened to all the money that she's made.
Number 10, Judy Garland. Judy Garland was a famous American actress and singer, best known for her role as Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz. Garland's career began when she was just a child, and her mother Ethel Gum played a significant role in managing her early career.
Some place where there isn't any trouble. Do you suppose there is such a place, Toto?
Allegedly, Ethel Gum pushed Garland into performing when she was only 2 years old, controlled her life and career decisions, and reportedly gave her pills to help her sleep and then wake up for work.
Did you have a stage mother, as we have heard about the stage mothers?
One that wouldn't quit. A mean one. She was very jealous because she had absolutely no talent. She would sort of stand in the wings when I was a little girl, and if I didn't feel good, if I was sick to my tummy, she'd say, "You get out and sing, or I'll wrap you around the bedpost and break you off short." So I'd go on and sing.
There have been claims made that her mother exploited her and was responsible for the many struggles Garland faced throughout her life.
Lots of people got rich off of me. My children didn't get rich. I didn't get rich.
Number 11, Shirley Temple. Shirley Temple was Hollywood's top box office draw from 1935 to 1938 as a child actress, and she had starred in about 44 films by the time she was 12 years old.
Well, but it tastes good. You know, we dancers have got to stick together.
Absolutely.
Despite her massive success, Temple did not receive the vast majority of her earnings. Her contract with 20th Century Fox stipulated that she would receive a specific weekly salary, which her parents took a portion for living expenses.
A bank teller doesn't make that in 6 months. We can get a bigger house, a new car.
Honey, this is a celebration. Let's talk about money later, okay?
In her autobiography, Temple stated that by the time she gained access to her trust fund at the age of 21, it contained only about $44,000 of the $3.2 million she had earned from her films, which indicates significant mismanagement of her funds.
$175 was advanced to Mr. Temple.
I took it as deferred income. It amounted to an interest-free loan.
What do you think about Hollywood's exploitation of its child stars? Let us know in the comments below.
You are a professional actress now. You know what that means? It means that you have to concentrate very hard on your work.